Today's adventure will seep into nightfall. Walt Disney World Resort, New Year's Eve. This will be a very arduous and busy endeavor, but I achieved it at Disneyland last year, so I figured heck it. Magic Kingdom this year it is. Very slow going waiting to get in the parking lot, but at least I have this angle. There goes the monorail. That's a good way to utilize a sunroof. Pretty much at a standstill. So why not get some fresh air? It appears as if they're really only letting in one automobile at a time. Perhaps the parking lot is just about filled up and they're waiting for someone to leave, or a few cars to leave before they let others in. It's just a guess. It's official. The park is at one of the stages of capacity. No more daily ticket sales. But because I'm an annual pass holder, they put this little marker on my windshield. Because this area is only accessible for those with proper criteria, it's relatively empty. Rest assured it will be an entirely different experience once I set foot in the park, however. Pulling into port, no turning back. Here's a look at Main Street at 5:30 p.m. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, inviting you to join me. Shall you? And drove to board the ferry boat. Made it over to Frontierland. And from this angle you can just see how lengthy the queue for Haunted Mansion stretches all the way over there. I don't think I've ever seen it that far away from the facade itself, ever. Forward! What is that racket?
It's me! Happy New Year!
Dani 702? Very soon will be the first set of fireworks going off at 6:30. There are many different places to watch it from. They are 360 all around the park, not just above the castle. So we will get to witness excitement in the air twice. Once at dusk, once at midnight. What are you most thrilled for? Which time frame?
I think the one at 6:30. I'll be a little bit more awake at that time.
I'm looking forward to midnight.
Think we'll be awake by midnight?
Yes.
Lots of coffee.
There has to be thousands of these in the vicinity at this moment.
Very special New Year's Eve Fantasy in the Sky Fireworks Spectacular.
Oh, 360. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, holy cow. Whoa. That was just the first of the two. Woo. I think that deserves a... Now I'm ready.
Now it's fun party.
It is 6:45, trying to make it over to Main Street. Trying is the key word.
The castle is completely locked. There's no traffic moving that way. Main Street is completely locked. You want to go that way.
In order to get that direction, I have to go through Fantasyland, have been rerouted. It got a little congested that direction. I'm going to try something different and see if I can make my way through Adventureland. They have a pretty good contingency plan to deal with crowd control. How often can you walk beside pirates to Main Street? Not every day. An angle of the castle you don't normally see. Everyone's getting their photos on. And being dumped out here at the front hub. A DJ is breaking it down all up Main Street, USA. Any resolutions? Just one? Oh, you're gonna eat? You're gonna eat more. I'm gonna try to eat less, but I probably won't stick to it, let's be honest. Truth be told. Another opened area that runs parallel to Main Street takes you to Tomorrowland. Gonna take that pathway now. And another good view of the castle from this angle. Pretty cool. This shows where it dumps out right below People Mover. Oh wow, that's the line for Astro Blasters. Goodness gracious. And aboard TTA, you have to have a little bit of patience. Starting to build up a little bit of an appetite. This is what it looks like inside Starlight Rays. Bay 2. He's not singing. Where's the Space Angels? There's no beautiful tunes being illuminated from behind that fantastic organ. Maybe he's taking the night off. He could celebrate the holiday too and not be working. It did take quite a while to commandeer this table, about 15 minutes walking around with this tray full of victuals. You have put all the goodies, the condiments down in there, in that tray.
It works, doesn't it?
Yes, look at this. We got there you go. We got the mustard, the ketchup, the honey persuasion, and this is what we're dealing with. You got a go-go squeeze.
Applesauce.
You got some nuggets.
Chicky nuggets.
You got a little, what do they call that, a cutie?
Cutie mandarin or something?
A cutie mandarin. I got a bacon cheeseburger. To drink, you got apple juice. I got a Coca-Cola, and of course, chili cheese fries. Here we go. Barnstormer time. Fantasyland. A little crowded. Just a short 200-minute wait for Peter Pan's flight. Now stepping into Country Bear Jamboree. Just outside the door on the entryway in, there is a shindig. Everyone is dancing it up. Here is what's happening outside of the Country Bears. It is a full-on party mode, to say the least.
A lot less crowded in here.
Yeah, this is nice.
Howdy, folks.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome to Grizzly Hall, home of the world famous Country Bear Jamboree.
Love that part. Yep, the perfect exit.
So long, folks.
Popped in the standby for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's time to best remove them. Oh yeah. It's like you're holding it like a stogie. That was like a 16-ounce glass of water. It went down my throat. What just happened? It got me. Like whatever happened with water from the waterfall, like went in my mouth, like a massive amount of it. Just remove them. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was fun.
They didn't say anything about removing our whistles, right?
I took my hat off and on. There is not an inch of elbow room on Main Street, so come up with another idea.
And viewing locations along Main Street and in front of Cinderella Castle are full to capacity.
Folks, welcome aboard the General Joe Potter. Watch your step as you cross this gangway. You'll be exiting this boat from the opposite end you're entering on, so please continue walking all the way through. But if you'd like to join me up here on the upper deck where you have 4 times the seat, twice as much room, great view of the castle.
There will be a mass exodus when the final crescendo of fireworks at just after midnight. We've decided to go over to TTC.
Transportation Ticket Center.
And just see it from the shoreline there and beat the rush out.
Yes.
It'll save us a couple hours of commuting in the crowds.
Definitely.
Maybe more than that because it's going to be pretty inside.
It's packed in there.
And there's no room on Main Street at all.
No, I think we'll get a better view because...
I think so too.
Yeah.
There goes the monorail over the water.
You're clear, all clear. Yeah, clear, all clear.
Pulling away from the dock. Pretty neat looking. Check that out. Nice little breeze here. Was that you?
Yeah. Very lightly. Out of energy now.
There's a little boat crossing. It's also illuminated. Oh, there's a buoy. Looks like some others have the same general idea. They're taking over that little section there on the side. It's a good viewing spot. Countdown 19 minutes. This is the last ferry boat that came across. We got pretty lucky because they have moved other stuff into Seven Seas Lagoon. Not really sure what for, but the ferry boats have stopped. I zoomed all the way in, but it looks like a piece of equipment is floating there. Shifted into the middle, so naturally no ships can cruise across. These are the Fantasy in the Sky fireworks, followed by the New Year's Eve tag immediately after with the countdown. Goodness. Wow. All right, it's almost time. About 30 seconds till, give or take.
Yeah. Almost. 2020.
Yes, it's here. Oh my gosh. 2020. It's here. Holy cow. Freaking incredible. Happy New Year! Cannot believe this. never ending. Oh my gosh, grand finale. Yes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. The vlog.